Hey everybody, it is episode 24 of 3D Gens and a Normie, where we have our regular cast back today. I'm Steven.
I'm Eugene.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Candace, who's back.
I forgot we did that. It's like
Welcome back, Candace.
Return of the Normie.
Thanks. Woo.
What is that, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Normie?
Yeah, there we go. That's it.
That's it. I really enjoyed, so you don't hear this part, but Eugene gave me a countdown and he was like 3, 2, 1, and then he started like
the timer,
the timer countdown,
yeah.
which went 3, 2, 1. So I was like, so it's actually
I tried
6,
not to laugh about
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm just sitting there.
But
like,
if it was in 3/4, it would just be 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to count
what's
to
time here?
6 every time.
1, 2, 3,
Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a. We stopped watching Tech a long time ago. No more music.
Oh yeah, it's been a while now, hasn't it? Since we've watched
Hacked
anime.
off. When does the game come out?
I don't know. I haven't
I
looked
forgot
into
there
it.
was supposed to be a game.
Yeah.
Even though that was
look
the
it up
whole
because
point
my
of the
keyboard is
show.
completely covered by my microphone.
I'm looking it
Yeah.
up right now.
It
was
kind
kinda
of my
weird.
cat's on mine. I can't.
I just don't feel like doing it. So thanks, Eugene. It was kind of weird. I was looking at our YouTube page the other day, and I was like, wow, we did 2 full series, like airing series.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't realize we did that much. I was like, oh my gosh, we have
Look at
so
us
much.
go.
What the heck?
The nice thing about all these things is that now you're gonna have like video proof of your own memories. That way, if you can't
So I
remember
can
something that happened, you
rewatch
just
and
go
try to
back and watch.
remember.
That's what we were doing. 'Cause
100%. Like, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say no release date yet.
Oh, okay.
For the game.
Sad.
That's shocking. You think they would have planned the game to release like with the finale or something, or
Yeah, exactly. So the hype train
so
is
the
still
hype
going.
is there.
Mhm.
Unless they
Maybe the
plan on
show
doing another
flops.
Season 2.
Season
Oh,
2.
boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
boy.
go. Or like an OVA or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, movie
Or
or
what?
something.
Yeah. I don't know if it makes enough for a movie, but I can see an OVA.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
that?
it depends how much.
Yeah, we should wait.
Wait, the song.
The School of
Oh,
Learning
no.
Basic Anime things that literally everyone should know by now.
This is the
Let's
greatest
go.
one.
Take it away, Miss
Yes.
Rach.
Really
Okay,
is
so
overhead.
OVA.
So OVA. Oh, do you want to?
Instructor
I thought you-
Steven.
Steven, you're the teacher. You can go ahead.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I just thought I was gonna do it because it seems to be my my
Yeah.
It
official
is,
role.
but it's
That's
Trying to
fair.
steal
That is
all of
fair.
your jobs,
You actually have a
Eugene.
job
Yeah.
now. So.
You could be my education assistant.
Hey, I'm a
There you
TA.
go.
What do those do?
It's my job.
You make sure the students who don't do anything do things.
So like a crack a whip in the corner, like do your things.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
that's
go.
definitely what we do.
Exactly
in the
that.
education.
Exactly that.
So OVA basically stands for an original video animation, but basically
Not
all it
basically,
really means.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I said basically. Pretty much what it is like it'll be either like an episode or like maybe sometimes a movie or something like that. That's released separately from like a season of a show.
Not a movie.
Mhm.
OVAs
Not a
are
movie.
movies. Movies
Yeah.
are movies.
Movies are movies,
Yeah,
okay.
there's sometimes they're a little bit longer than a normal episode, but usually they're just around.
They're like a
episode
special
length.
episode.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like a special
Mm.
episode is a good way to put it.
Okay.
Like a DVD bonus kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or like I've watched some series that they're not quite popular enough to be like get their own anime, but they'll try a couple like
That's what they'll get
OVAs
3
and
episode
then
OVA,
like
yeah.
a couple more a few years later if it does
Mhm.
okay. So
Yeah.
Mhm. Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty common. Like a lot of times if like you start a new anime, like one that maybe has a couple seasons already, like it's almost a good thing to like check to see like an order watch list because there might be like an OVA that you're supposed to watch like between season 1 and season 2.
have you guys
I've had
watched
that
the
before.
Attack on Titan OVAs?
I haven't. No.
I haven't even seen the last 2 seasons.
I
Damn.
couldn't. I watched the Levi arc and I couldn't watch the rest of them. I was just destroyed inside. I was like,
Oh no.
it's like his backstory, how he gets into the corpse,
corp.
whatever. Yeah,
well, that's
it was.
interesting.
It was very
Levi.
sad. Very
Levy.
sad.
Is it Levy or Levi?
Levi?
Levi.
What the
Levy.
fuck? What
Eugene
the?
Levy.
Yeah.
Miss American Pie. Oh my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was wrong.
I did think his
Oh,
name
God.
was
Country
Levy
karaoke.
at first because of the character from Fairy Tale. Like
Yeah,
the blue
that's
haired
fair.
girl, she
Yeah.
goes by Levy, right? And it's spelled the same way.
I totally forgot. who
Levy
that
is the female form. Levi is the male
Levi.
form, obviously.
She is
Fairy
like
Tale.
she's like has romance with the Dragon Slayer with the dark hair or
Gray?
Dragon.
Oh,
Yeah, not Gray.
No, not Gray.
Jalal. No, that's
Oh,
that's the wrong.
oh,
No,
yeah.
Gajeel?
Gajiel or something.
Gargi,
Gajeel?
yeah,
I feel like we're
Gajeel,
getting a
Gajeel.
wide array of names here.
Gajeel has the one
Jay,
cat.
I don't know.
Has the one cat friend, right? The black cat.
Well, they all have. Yeah, he's a Dragon Slayer. Obviously,
Yeah.
they all have
Yeah.
cats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, am I a Dragon Slayer?
You have a cat, so
Well,
obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I do
True.
like
Does
dragons.
your
though.
cat? Does your cat fly? That's.
Sometimes
When
for
she
short
jumps
periods of
to
time.
dumb places, yeah. Such
Okay.
as
Man, I
onto
kind
my
of-
shelves to break my things.
Onto the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Oh my god. Did we
Yeah,
get that on? Yeah, we did get that
Yes.
on recording. Right, you had to run away. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
She's such a
Um,
monster.
So cute though. I kind of feel like committed. I want to go back and finish Fairy Tale because I never finished it.
Like the
130
post-cancellation
episodes
stuff?
of it.
Yeah, so like I watched up until the break, like when they ended, the
yeah.
first season thing after the Magic Games or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I tried to watch after it, and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot how much filler's in this show.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
I don't even know if it's actually filler or if it's just because like the
Feels like
anime was
filler?
kind of like episode by episode, right? Like they have the little episodes that are just sort of self-contained, and then they have arcs within
Yeah,
it.
like 12 episode arcs, yeah.
Yeah, so like
Or longer.
the first few
Yeah.
after the break were just like stupid episodes, and I was like, I forgot that I'm like, I'm here for the
Thing.
story. I just want to
This
know
is
what
cringe.
happens.
I
Didn't you
Yeah.
watch? Didn't you watch
this.
like all of Naruto? Like, doesn't that have a?
Yeah, I
decent little
watched. I mean,
filler
I
in
watched
it?
it all the first time through, but now when I rewatch it, I
You
just
just
skip
skip
the
it?
filler. Yeah, because
That's
it's
fair.
actually half, like 50% of the show is filler. So
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things that I always find funny. Like, I remember the first time I learned that, like, that whole the arc with the clock thing.
yeah,
That's just
Yeah, it's
stuff they
filler.
made up. Like, they just made it up,
Mhm.
and I was like, what the heck? That seems so important. But like,
they
nope, it's not even
really, yeah.
it's not even a thing.
I'm like, wow, this is such a solid arc, and everyone's like, yeah, it's bullshit. I was like,
Yeah, like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good watch. I mean, then again, I was like 15, so maybe it was good when I was 15. But I
Yeah.
don't know. To be fair,
I don't think it holds up as well.
Fairy Tale in a nutshell is really just like friendship makes us strong. And it's
shonen.
like, yeah,
Fight
it's
for
a
my
good,
friends.
it's a good feeling anime to watch because it's not like it really is gonna like.
It
it's not
was
gonna upset
fun,
you.
but yeah, going back and trying to watch it, I'm like, I'm just not into it. Maybe like if I did look up a list of like actually important event arcs and just watch those, maybe I'd be into it. Because like the Magic Games arc was awesome.
good.
I was
Oh, yeah, it was
super
cool.
into that. And then right after that, I was like, there's
no.
like they're trying to get rid of like gophers and the magical gophers in the ground or
I
something.
mean,
And I
magical
was like,
gophers really seems like an important thing to me.
yeah,
I think
obviously,
magic
my
gophers is
bad.
great.
Or they
Oh.
pest or something.
Yeah,
that'd be a very like you could make a Saskatchewan-based anime about magic.
Oh my god. They're
Just that?
everywhere there.
Yeah.
prairie dogs.
We could make scary ones because they like to burrow in the cemeteries.
Oh,
Yeah, where my
Zombie
grandpa's buried,
gophers?
There are
This is-
gopher holes all around the tombstones when I went to go see where
Oh,
my grandpa's
you could-
buried.
you
I was
could
like,
basically
at
get
least he
whack-a-mole
has
games.
friends.
You could
Yeah,
you
whack a
basically just
gopher.
like I think the anime would just be like it's based in Saskatchewan and it's based around like basic macaroni.
Yeah.
It's based around like prairie dogs having like a hidden secret life that humans don't know about. Like a secret
Oh.
underground society of prairie
Mm.
dogs.
And
So
obviously they
they're on
they
Login, but
transform
people are prairie
into
dogs.
they transform into hot waifus. Obviously,
Of course, absolutely.
that's how we're gonna get our views,
That's how
right?
you get the viewers, yeah.
And then we can
Do they
make a gotcha game
transform during
about
the
it.
day or during the night?
Yes. Yes.
When do they
Ooh,
Then
that's a good
when
question.
they come out of the holes in the graveyard.
Ah. I feel like that would have to happen. Oh my god, have to happen at night because there's like people visiting the graves during the day.
Yeah,
People visit graves at night.
to maybe rob them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say for what?
I don't know.
Oh, it's 12. Better go see Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like,
Better go see Jimmy. I mean, I feel like it would be a
Chocolate.
good place to do like nefarious deeds, like drug deals.
Why? You
The
don't have to go to a
cemetery?
graveyard to do that.
I don't know.
Alley, like somewhere less
not?
creepy. I feel like it's more suspicious to be at a graveyard at
Just
night.
kill people
Like,
at a
yeah.
graveyard.
yeah,
Well, no,
that's
because like if
you have to go out of
the
your
cops
way
come
to
by,
go
you're
do
just
it.
like, I'm visiting my grandmother.
No, they're like, what the fuck are you doing
Jane.
here?
Why
at
are there
night?
two big black Cadillacs at the cemetery
Yeah.
at 2 a.m.?
There's a
Sus.
barial late at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's an evening,
Vampires.
evening funeral.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine.
Oh god, that
I
song's gonna
really-
get stuck in my head now.
Wait, what was it for? I was going through Crunchyroll and I had like my recommended because you watched this or something, and it was a romance anime, and that skeleton anime that you told, like the one at the
Yeah.
bookstore was recommended. I was
Oh.
like, what?
So good.
I was
So
like,
good.
why is this
know what?
recommended? Because I watched some gushy romance
good.
anime.
Actually,
What?
recently
I
I had a
was gonna
Crunchyroll
just-
recommendation
yeah.
thing too, where it was like, shonen
Yeah,
romance ghost stories dub. I'm like, what the heck?
you're like,
Why is this
perfect.
here?
They know. They know.
They're listening in.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. Good times. Oh man.
I really think that we should all, in the future of the podcast, maybe when I have a day job and we're like, not doing it on the weekend, should make Candace watch the first episode of all of our favorite animes.
I agree.
And
I'm
choose
down.
a
No
favorite
comment?
anime.
Why
Yeah,
not?
Because then you can
watch
judge
all of our
us.
top fives.
All of our top
exactly.
five. The first of all of our
No.
top five. And no, we have to watch the first 4 episodes of Steins Gate, so you can kind of get.
No,
Like
just one.
6.
Just one. And she gets to judge you based on the first episode.
You think Steins Gate's
Oh
your favorite
no.
series?
No. That was just a joke about Steins Gate
Okay.
being one we
Slow
have to
start.
watch.
Horrible to
Yeah.
watch
Just
one
like, what's the
episode
best
for?
first episode among the animes I like a lot? It's tough.
Summer Ranking had a pretty banger first episode.
It did. Although the second episode for me was when it first episode was like, this is
Yeah.
good, and then the second episode
you
was like, all right,
see-
I have to watch the whole thing. I have to watch this whole thing.
We should
now.
make Candace watch this. I feel like it's a pretty good
should.
show for
It's a good one. Well, especially because it's a little bit more.
Normie.
It's not. It honestly, yeah, it doesn't fall into anime tropes too much. You know what
Yeah,
I
and
mean?
even just the animation style itself feels a little more approachable.
Cartoony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a bit of Western mixed style in it.
It's
Mm.
so free. I'm not caught
Interesting.
up, so don't say.
No, I'm not. I mean,
Anything.
I'm not caught up either. Obviously.
Okay.
I'm gonna spoil
like-
it all.
I'm like halfway through.
I'm on I think I'm on episode 8 now.
Okay, I'm on 14, I think. So
I really love the music too, like the opening and ending songs. Like
Oh, the opening's
hard to
They
skip.
I
slap.
normally
Oh,
skip
man.
openings and endings pretty commonly, but like nah, I was like, damn, this is like I always groove out like the second half of the opening song, like
Yeah.
when they do that kind of breakdown and it swaps into that new bit. I'm like, oh,
Have you got to the new one? No, that'll be 12. There's an.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be
I'm in
after.
the
It's
first
pretty
half,
good, too.
so.
I like both
Um,
of them.
Yeah, like to be like I definitely skipped the opening for Strongest Stage with the Weakest Crest because it had a very
Mm.
it had a very typical like anime opening that's like
Yeah.
panning between all these people and kind of like edgy, like breathy voice where it's like, and you're like, okay.
What was that? again?
Beautiful. yeah, sorry,
worry
sing
about
it
it.
one more time.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, Ranking of Kings, like the animation, like the watching the opening too. I'm like,
So cute.
the second one too. I'm like, the feels, dying.
There's been a
I
lot
just
of
love when
feels so
shows in
far.
general just have good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
Like
one
the
I
soundtrack to the How to
No,
Train
go
Your
ahead.
Dragon. Oh my god,
I
I
love
love
How to
that.
Train Your
It gives
Dragon.
me
How to Train Your
chills
Dragon.
every
That's a
time I
good
hear
show.
it.
when they're in the air.
Yeah,
The main song, the How to Train Your Dragon song.
yes,
Oh,
it gives me
Fucking love
goosebumps
it.
every
It
time.
does. Yes.
And you're just sitting there
so
like-
good.
Yes, the whole time.
I know. I'm like,
Why can't my
I'm in
cat
it.
be like toothless?
To be fair, your cat's about as
I don't
close
know
to
where
toothless
she
as you can
is.
get without being
True.
a dragon.
Yeah.
She got teeth though. She bites.
Yeah,
just knock one out. You're not
there we
really-
go.
That's great.
Oh, now you're toothless.
Yeah. Now you can't
I don't
bite
support
my
animal
leg.
abuse, so I'm just
Oh.
gonna throw it out.
The SPCA is going to condemn
Like-
our podcast at this point. Yeah.
Oh boy.
That was a joke for legal reasons.
Yes. But like Toothless is just cuddly and nice and My cat bites your legs when you walk by sometimes. It's not very cuddly and nice.
Get a
I
new
mean,
cat.
Spritz her with water when she tries to.
Steven will take macaroni, and
I
you can
have a new
a
sprayer
nice...
bottle for the cat punishment water.
Yeah, a new spray bottle.
that you should
Very
put like
effective.
a shame thing on it. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
The
The
bottle of
shame
shame.
Shame,
Shame
and, like
bottle.
and you should draw like a
The little
cartoon
bell.
cat face. Which
The little-
shame. Absolutely.
I was gonna say I've been watching. I have 3 episodes left, and I don't know if I'm ready for it to be done. But I started watching Skate the Infinity, whatever, the skateboarding anime.
Yes.
Oh my god,
love how
I
there's an
love
anime
it
for everything.
so. I love it so
can I point
much.
out? I like how you open by saying I started watching, and in the middle of that thing said I have 3 episodes left. It's like I don't know if I count that I started
Well,
watching.
It's
I mean,
12 episode one.
in
You
the
just start
relativity
and then
of
you
time,
binge.
you can
Yeah,
start
that's
and
true.
finish within 4 hours.
Yeah,
Which, to be
exactly.
fair, yeah,
I have
I
1
do that
hour left.
sometimes.
But so anyways, the opening for that one, I haven't skipped it once. Like the visuals and the song, it's such a bop. I'm just like, it's at like a sad part in the anime right now, though. I'm like,
Yes, the sad part of the skate.
I was here for the vibes, and now you're making me have
How can you have
feels.
sadness in a skateboarding anime,
It's
though?
sad.
can
You
have
gotta watch
sadness in every
it.
sport
Yeah.
anime. It's actually
just
like
like
a key
Interesting.
function
sweet,
of many
just
sports
sweet
anime.
boys, like their friendship. I'm like, oh, I love you guys. You're so
Sweet boys
cute.
friendship.
And then like they're having friendship issues. I'm like,
Oh, no.
I just love each other. Yeah,
Yeah, I
The-
mean, if a show's
the one-
based off of people being friends, then if they're having friendship issues, that's like
it's sad.
major crisis. You can't have
Mm,
bigger
one-
drama than that in a friendship show.
Yeah, but the one thing that comes to my mind now, like sports animes have just been tainted for me because
From
of the
Kaijo.
yes.
That's a very outlier thing.
That's a very big outlier.
I
And
know, but
honestly,
I think
looking-
of when you're like
to be
sports
fair,
anime, I'm like,
I will say, looking back to it, like I was thinking about this about like a week ago or something. I was like, you know
About a
what?
week
Like,
ago.
as like a standalone, as like an anime, and like as like a like overall, like that first episode of Kid, I was like, this is actually pretty good.
It
Like,
wasn't
was
bad.
unironically, I was like, this is funny.
it's not
Like,
I
this
get
is
bad.
hooked,
funny.
you
This
know?
is good. Like this is actually. I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna watch it because obvious reasons, but like,
What are those obvious reasons?
yeah,
Yeah,
mhm,
what, are you
what?
sexist?
You
Do
said
you
it
hate
was
women?
good. Yeah.
it's too risky.
You don't want to see them
Risky.
strong. Yeah.
Risky. You
Yeah.
live in a bedroom alone. What? Risky? How?
Catholic guilt, man. I'm telling you,
Oh my God.
it's too hard.
Jesus will know.
100 is okay though.
Jesus
that's
is
different.
always watching over you.
Vandred was in like 360p, so I couldn't. even
Okay,
tell
you
what
can
was
see
what, you know,
anything. Yeah.
It was for the whole
That
thing was
doesn't
pixelated.
count. Oh my God.
We should get Candace to watch some Haikyuu. That'd be slap.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind
will
of
watch
long
it.
though.
Yes.
I will watch it in exchange for the Twilight Watch Party.
We
keep
need to
talking
do
about.
the Twilight Watch
Done.
Party.
We'll just have to
Yes.
schedule it sometime.
Next
Yeah.
long weekend.
That's
That's
Easter.
pretty soon.
Yeah.
When is
Oh,
that?
oh shit!
The
Oh.
middle
Let me-
of April.
It's
Let me
very
look at
middle,
my
yeah.
calendar.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
middle.
Middle.
April. It's like two and a
It's
half
the
weeks
weekend before the
Oh,
wedding.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm free.
now. Make time.
yeah,
Anything for Twilight.
that's right. I just bought Midnight Sun at Shoppers because it's 25% off. I was resisting,
Nice.
and then I saw the sales stickers. Like, well, I have to get
Let's
it now.
go.
Midnight
Yeah,
Sun.
I was.
I haven't
waiting
read
for
it. Let me
Is-
know how it is.
Is that one of the Twilight
will.
books?
It's from Edward's
It's
perspective.
it's the Twilight book, the first one from Edward's perspective. It's thicker than Twilight. Like, I don't know
mean,
why.
Like a
I
plot
guess.
sticker
a lot
or
of internal monologuing, I'm
like-
guessing.
yeah,
I mean, I find it funny. Like, I mean, to be fair, I guess that's kind of an interesting concept to like rewrite a book from the perspective
Yeah.
of a different
Okay.
character.
but she also did. What was it, like a gender bent version of Twilight where they switched Bella and Edward, so it's Beau and whatever. Like it's the same book, but she kind of just swapped shit around with the genders of people.
And sold
Like
I
just
had
made them
no
the
idea that
opposite.
was a
just
thing.
Yeah,
it feels like she probably
I
just
didn't
looked
know
at
try
that
find
fan
it.
fiction
I'm gonna
site.
try find it.
Yeah.
Twilight. Oh,
I
I can't
mean,
spell.
that just
As an
that
author, you
feels
don't need
very
to-
lazy.
It's not fanfic if you're the author.
Yeah.
But like, what I'm saying is like there's definitely fan fiction, and that was basically just that.
Oh
written
God,
already.
okay.
Like, there's
The
no question.
female version of Edward is Edith.
Ugh,
Jacob
that's not
is
a
Julie.
sexy
I
name.
mean, what,
And
did
Bella
she
is
just
hoping
keep
for
the name?
Eduarda.
Did she keep the name that she had in like the 1400s?
I guess
Edith.
so.
Edward.
Let's see.
Eduardas. Who says no to Eduarda?
Eduarda, it's true.
Well,
Where are
Jordan's
you
like,
from? Spain.
gross.
Eduarda.
The Filipinas.
yeah, it's called Life and Death. Which, like, so the Twilight logo is like
You're
holding
right. I
like
did not think
this
about that.
with a red apple, and Life and Death is just one hand with a green one.
A green one.
Yeah, she just swapped. She like slightly swapped the
colors.
thing.
Because everyone
Nice.
knows that the gender bent version of a red apple is a green apple.
Yeah. Okay.
That's,
So this is the
red
Wikipedia
apples are
plot
male.
for Life and
Green
Death,
apples are
Twilight
female.
Reimagined. So it's 17-year-old Beaufort Swan leaves Phoenix, Arizona, like Bella
Beaufort?
did.
Yeah, Beaufort.
Beaufort,
That
yeah.
is a very
Beaufort.
old name.
Wow.
But his mom's name is still
Why?
Renee, so
An
Renee didn't get
1800s
gender bent.
name.
She moves to Fort.
They should have gender bent every single character.
They
That would've
didn't.
been
Yeah.
funny.
They only did it
That's
to
lazy.
friggin' They only did it to
Lazy.
Jacob, Bella, and Edward. So it's like it
So,
doesn't
like, the
get many
friends at the
friends,
school
whatever.
are the same people?
I
Or are
believe
they all
so.
gender bent too? Because that'd be funny.
I think it.
Like, is Alice still Alice, or is Alice a dude now?
Alice
Okay.
is Alex.
Okay, so
Alex.
there's Beaufort Beau Swan, who is Bella, Edith Cullen, who is Edward,
Edith Cullen.
Yeah.
Corrine Cullen. That's supposed to be
Carlisle, I guess?
Carlisle. Yeah, Archie Cullen is Jessamine's
Archie.
mate.
Who the,
Mate.
Is
the
that
fuck
supposed
is-
to be?
who the fuck is
Mate,
Jessamine?
mate.
Oh, what's his Jasper and Alice?
That must be
I
Jasper
guess?
and Alice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Royal Hale,
What the
who
fuck?
is Eleanor's mate. That must be. Oh my God. Emmett is Eleanor.
Okay, so then
And
Rosalie
is Royal. Yeah. So then there's Jessamine, Eleanor, and Joss.
Yeah. Those names
Joss.
fucking like no. What?
Joss
few
is a
times
I like
trucker
Joss.
vampire who
I like
tried to
Joss
push
as a
Beau
name.
for sport.
Joss.
I have a friend
Is
named
that
Joss.
supposed, is that Joss instead of Jocelyn, or
No, it's Joss as in his name is just Joss.
name's just Joss? Okay.
It's
Yeah.
the vampire that goes after Bella.
Oh,
But I can't remember what the
James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then secondary characters. Julie or Jules Black is
That's a porn star name, 100%.
is Jacob.
Jules Black.
And Bonnie
Yeah,
Black
definitely.
is the mother of Julie. So
Uh,
Jacob and his dad got gender bent too. But
Well,
like
that's-
not all of them.
Cool.
That's so.
Are you Team Jules or
random.
Team Edith?
Oh God. That sounds
kinda
like
wanna
some like
read
off
this.
brand. I
kinda
do,
wanna
but I
read this.
don't.
Yeah, it's like discount Twilight right
It's
now.
literally the exact same. Just like
Reimagined though.
And only $40 for the book.
although I think Life and
Still-
Death has like a really speedy timeline. Cause it's a
How is the timeline faster? Isn't it the
Yeah.
same book?
because the Cullens fake Beau's death for his privacy and he continues his relationship with Edith and they get engaged. And it says that in Life and Death, but that
Book
doesn't
one?
happen till like
Yeah.
doesn't that not happen till like Eclipse or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
so
Maybe they
they
just
like
condensed
sped
it.
up that part. I think. Oh God, it's been a while since I read them.
New Breaking
These are
Dawn.
major Twilight
It was
books,
Breaking
though.
Dawn, 'cause
Breaking
they got
Dawn,
married
get
in the
married.
last. Yeah, and they fake their fake
Yeah.
illness and when she gets pregnant, right?
Yes.
They don't fake her death ever like in
That's
the
Romeo and
original
Juliet, isn't it?
Twilight.
That's,
They were going
Ju-
to, and then she was
Yeah.
like, "Homie, my
Have a
dad
kid.
though."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're just like, this is your grandchild. She's going to grow really fast. Don't ask any questions.
And he's
It's
like,
just how
"Bro,
it
what the
is."
fuck?"
That's sus.
Right?
Yeah. Oh wait, we're spoiling things. They need to be.
I'm sure they're going to
surprised.
forget.
Yeah, there's no way I
I
remember
mean, to be
like
fair,
what Candace just said.
I knew the
His
basic storyline
brain
of Twilight, so
Remembers
it's like
everything.
I don't.
that's fair.
Needs to be
I
fresh.
just need to reread the Twilight books now and Midnight Sun.
That's
So-
something I would never need to do is to read Twilight.
You know what? It's a cringy classic. I got rid of all the books, regretted it, and rebought them off the buy and sell. Although I
probably
really
won't
upgraded
either.
because my mix was like half hardcover, half softcover, and now they're all hardcover. And my old
Okay.
one,
Die
I
Hard
spilled
fan
hot
right here.
chocolate on my new moon, so I was
Mm.
really pissed
Oh
off.
my
And
God.
the one
I
I have
had
now
the box set
doesn't have the hot
originally.
chocolate stain.
I had the box set originally, and I don't have them,
Oh.
so I guess I got rid of them at some point.
Maybe
Oh,
they're just
boo.
in hometown.
No, I told town we don't mention.
I'm
No, I
down.
told my mom
Yeah.
to just sell or like give away all the books that I left there.
Oh, that's
Ugh.
fair.
So
I have a
they're
bunch of books
they
still
gone.
there, but they're like just all. It's mostly just YA stuff, so I don't really care.
Yeah. Same. My parents were starting. They're like, "Bro, can you take your shit?" Because I had like Tupperware, not Tupperware, like the
Yeah.
big bins,
Rubbermaid.
books, Rubbermaid. Yeah, I had
Yeah.
like 3 full Rubbermaids of books in their basement, and they're like, "Can you just take these, please?" I'm like,
Yeah, like luckily my house is a pretty decent size, and like I think my mom just uses my room pretty much as extra storage. Like last time I was home, I went in there and there were definitely a few Rubbermaid containers just filled with stuff in there, and I was like, okay, yeah,
my
that's fine.
room was transformed into a gym as soon as I moved out. They're like, "You're not fucking coming back. Sorry,
Dang.
homie."
She's gone.
Your
Fair.
parents don't
Yeah.
love you as much.
I mean,
You can sleep on the couch.
I was the last of many children. They're like, Jesus, finally,
Fair.
they're all
Get the
out.
fuck out.
Yeah, they still have a spare bedroom. It's just not
Yeah.
my room.
That's a good idea. Spare bedrooms, useful
Yeah,
thing to have.
yeah. I was gonna say, so this
Until
is
you
super
filled it.
random, but I have YouTube on the other screen, obviously not watching anything.
Mhm.
But in I felt very called out last week. I was like looking for music to watch on there, and my recommended was POV. You're dying, but nobody cares. A playlist. I was like, it actually slaps though. I was like, wow,
That's
true.
so mean. That was just on your recommended?
Yeah. I
Oh.
was like, okay. I played it and I was like, wow,
Man.
this is actually a vibe. Okay.
You should
I
drop
like
that
how my
in
record's
the
still
Discord
playing.
music channel.
Hold up, I will right now.
Oh, I
That's
just looked
funny.
up YouTube, and the very first video in the top line is the last episode of our podcast.
Wow.
Ooh,
Wow.
I
I'm gonna go on
recommended.
YouTube too.
Mine. I have
It's
a
Elden
the bell
Ring.
for us.
Oh,
No way.
what a surprise!
Mine's
I'm
first
shocked
one-
that. Oh, I'm shocked
That's
that there are
weird.
not like baby videos on here because I play baby sensory videos for my cat when she's being a psycho.
That's
Because
hilarious.
she'll just sit there and watch the colors on the TV.
You're gonna be like, wow.
Yeah.
I think maybe like because so many like parents have their kids using their phones and tablets and stuff, if the
The
video was
algorithm's
marked for a child, it might not change the algorithm for your account.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I'm dumb and I have 2 because when I was younger, I was like, oh, I can't use my Google account for YouTube. So I don't know.
I have
did
more
that.
than one YouTube account too.
Stop it,
But I
I have like 6.
I have
Yeah.
yeah.
because I'm like, oh, this cringe stuff that I don't want people to know that I've watched. Not gonna watch it on my main YouTube account.
Yeah. And then I use the 3 Degens YouTube account on my PC, so you guys
Yeah.
can see everything I watch.
I've
Let's
noticed
go.
that.
I never
was
go
one
on it.
time where I went to go like schedule the upload for a video, but I forgot to switch accounts after I did that. So like I went to go check YouTube and I was
You're
like,
like,
why
"What
is
is
there an
this
ad?
ad?"
Because I have premium. And then also
Yeah.
I was like, why is there so much Ludwig content? Like I was like, because I don't watch like every once in a while I'll see something because I watch no TV stuff, but I was like, why is there so much?
Yeah, I watch every Ludwig video like the day
Um,
it drops. So
The video, the first video I have on mine when I went to YouTube, like the top left one, right, is
Mhm.
a playlist for a 19th century villain who's scheming against his enemies.
Nice.
that's very you.
That sounds about
True.
right, honestly.
That's kind of funny though.
Yeah,
I,
it's
uh,
solid.
I have to log into a different like YouTube to like post links to like classes and stuff sometimes. And I don't
Mm.
know who uses that YouTube, but it has some weird algorithm stuff. Like last time I wasn't on it, someone else was on it. I was like, bro, what is this? It said something like there's some fighting game stuff, some random like right-wing political whatever stuff, and then also a video that was titled how to find the clitoris.
Well, at least they're trying.
I'm like,
you know?
what a
Oh,
spread of
God.
videos.
They're putting in the effort, and good for them. You know?
See, my take was I was like, they don't know what these people want to watch. So they're like, a little sprinkle of everything. Let's see what they click
Yeah.
on.
Well, to be fair though, like the right wing console like that doesn't even surprise me because like I mean y'all know me. I get that.
Y'all
stuff
know me,
suggested
the
to me.
biggest right winger that
Oh, yeah,
we
right.
all know.
No, but like, actually, what the big thing is actually YouTube's algorithm
It
auto
pushes.
suggests that stuff like crazy.
When I'm not
It's
logged
really-
in,
it's
it's
really bad.
I don't get any
everywhere.
alt-right rabbit
Yeah.
hole ever.
Did
I
you-
don't
When
get
I-
it.
when I'm not
I think
logged
that-
into YouTube, I'm like,
the-
what
the
the-
problem is that they'll suggest it if you watch anything at all that has anything to do with politics.
Yeah.
And
Right,
I
like
don't. Woo.
so that's the thing.
Same,
It's
I
like
get none of it
I will
online.
watch like a video, like an video essay about something
Hmm.
that's like not has anything to do with that thing, and then like it'll be like Jordan Peterson wrecks a college student, and I'm like, I don't want to watch that. Like, why would you think I
For real?
want to watch that? Also, I get Joe Rogan suggests me, and I'm always like, do not recommend channel, please. And then once I'll be like another one, and I'm like, why do you keep doing this? Like,
Just
I
in case.
I just want to listen to my StarCraft
shame.
soundtracks.
They know about your history, your past.
Your dark past.
My dark
Steven's
past.
dark past as a right wing.
My dark past is like a 15-year-old right winger. Yeah, that's
Never gonna
the
outrun it.
cringe days of high school.
But
I
hey,
didn't even have
we
that
can
Google
even
account
as an
back then.
example that you can grow out of it and become
True.
like
Yeah,
a sort of
good
okay
person.
person.
a sort of okay person. Yeah, functional human being.
Oh, my other channel has baby censored videos recommended.
Ooh,
Nice.
I should check some of my other stuff.
Well, I put it on when I went to the town over this morning, and I
The
came
Town
back
Over.
to
Yes.
Bingo Was
I
His
love The
Name-O
Town
playing on my TV because it was just on a playlist. I was like, all right, so you've been enjoying yourself, haven't you? Well, breaking
There
my
was a
things.
farmer had a dog and Bingo was his
Let's check the
name.
3D gens. Let's see if it's
B-I-N-G-O,
have the yard, Lily Pichu, and Pokimane right at the top.
Very good spread.
Yeah.
Love that.
I bought
Love that.
like no name.
Off-brand.
Hey.
Yeah,
How are they?
they're actually pretty good. Like they're not quite mini egg level, but
Mm.
they're sufficient for the price difference.
Here's
I
an
recommend.
interesting question. Like, how do you feel about mini eggs versus eggies?
Mini
I
eggs.
don't know if I've ever
Mini
had
eggs
an
over
egg.
eggies.
I have.
Eggies are the Hershey's ones, I believe.
I do like Hershey chocolate.
I don't
but
think I've
mini
ever had
eggs-
eggies before.
Me
Mini
neither.
eggs are superior.
Mini eggs are better in my opinion.
They
but
are.
eggies are still good.
They're good, but they're just
Um,
not on the same tier.
They're different. They're definitely
Oh,
different.
next week we should do
I was
that
gonna say,
overrated, underrated thing. We should
yeah.
get some stuff to do that.
Tier list for Easter
Overrated,
candy.
Yeah.
underrated?
Overrated, underrated, or rated proper, like just as.
I was
Like what
thinking
your
the like
opinion on what certain things are.
the F to S
Oh.
tier site thing. You
Tier
know?
list
like a tier
video?
list?
What?
We do a
Yeah,
tier
let's
list?
do
What?
a tier
Oh,
list
tier
list
list
of what,
video.
though?
of Easter candy.
How many Easter
Mm.
candies are there?
Peeps, mini eggs,
There's two.
the little chocolate
Congratulations.
rabbits.
Yeah, the Lindor rabbits. Ooh,
Yeah.
I love
Oh yeah, those are pretty good. But I was gonna say if you have Peeps and mini eggs, it's like mini eggs S tier, Peeps F tier. That's just
Hey,
Wait, what
the
is
whole thing.
S and F?
Peeps?
Superior and what?
S is the top.
F is the lowest.
and then it goes F
Wow.
through A upwards.
S doesn't happen in Western stuff, but it's like above A for ranking.
I got
Let's
that
see.
triple S.
I'm looking
rating,
up
yeah.
classic Easter candy.
Triple S plus plus.
Triple S plus plus platinum.
Ooh, there's also the
Yeah.
cream eggs. Hmm?
I fucking
Cream
love
eggs.
cream eggs.
Cream
I
eggs,
used to really like them, but I think they
chocolate-
changed them. I feel like the cream on the inside is not as good. It's more pasty now.
I
Oh.
like me some pasty.
We should have a
cream.
scientific experiment. Are
Like,
the
you need
cream
to
eggs
find-
pastier?
You need to find an old one.
eBay. Surely you could find candy.
Hey,
on
I
Good
it.
feel like it'd
Mythical
be
Morning,
rock
they
solid.
get
the
old
Yeah,
cheese.
like
probably.
food and candy
fine.
all the time.
The
Have you ever
inside
watched
would
those
be
guys?
preserved.
We never went to that
Good
store,
Mythical Morning?
Candace.
We didn't.
I
we
do.
didn't have
Oh, I
time.
love Good Mythical Morning.
I love.
And
I
they do all
haven't
the
been
food
watching them in
stuff?
a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they always buy like from the year it came out stuff, and then they try to eat it. And it's oh god.
Yeah. Oh,
I need to
man,
catch
go
up on
watch
their
some
stuff.
more.
I know. I stopped. I used to like religiously watch it, and then of course I got distracted by something else and just
Yeah, like,
haven't touched it since.
During the pandemic, I would actually watch it every morning.
Really? I used to
Yeah.
watch it every morning before work, and then I just kind of got out of the habit because
El
something else was
Habito.
shiny and nice.
Los Habitos.
Tunnelos,
Secretos.
Secretos.
Oh boy.
Speaking of
Um,
Avatar, did y'all know that there's an Avatar tabletop game that might be akin to D&D coming
This is
out?
I
not
heard
the
about
Avatar
it.
I
Yeah,
like,
I
is
saw
it?
like a Kickstarter thing for it.
I saw-
Yeah.
Blue
I'm
people
super
only.
hyped.
It's a bit
No,
exciting.
blue people are
not blue
cringe.
people.
No,
dude.
Blue
you
people
have to
are
watch. You have to give
cringe.
Avatar a chance.
God.
Like,
It's
no,
not
you haven't
good.
given
Will
it a
not love it
chance.
as much. It is. It's not good. Stuff it, man.
I like
Blue people Avatar. Blue people Avatar is
blue
not good.
people. I like
Not
blue
good.
That's
people
a freaking
Avatar.
lie. Bold-faced
But
lie.
you
It
haven't
is so
given
good.
Airbender a chance. And
No,
it
I just
is-
don't think
good. It's really
I'm
good.
not gonna like
really
it as
good.
much.
I thought so
Really
too.
good.
I thought I wouldn't be
Even-
really
yeah,
into
even
it because it
before I saw it
feels
the
like
first time, I
it
was like-
feels more like kiddie than what I'm into now. But
then you watch
it
and
fucking
it's so good.
slaps. Okay,
There's some serious themes in that show.
there really is. Yeah, I will be right
Things
back.
you wouldn't find in the James Cameron version. I'm just saying.
Oh, interesting thing here, Eugene. I never thought about this before, but I was explaining the basic story of StarCraft to a friend of mine.
Like a friend of yours, or
Well, yeah.
Ah,
So
okay, a
person I'm
friend
seeing.
of yours.
I'm not gonna say
Oh.
names because don't wanna dox anything. But because I think it was like a few days ago. Like she asked me what I was up to, and I was like, "Oh, I'm playing this like game called StarCraft." And she's like, "All right, give me like a rundown." And I was like, "I can't give you a rundown over text. Like that's not gonna work. It's too much." So
I'm coming over to tell you
yeah,
about
literally,
StarCraft.
literally next time I came over, like I gave her an explanation, like basic story of it, right? And when it came to like the Protoss, and I was explaining the Kala and like their connection and with like the braids, and she was like, "Oh, is that kind of that's kind of like Avatar, like the movie Avatar?" And I was like,
Oh,
and I was like, I never thought about that. But she was like, but didn't you say StarCraft came out like 1999? I was like, yeah. And then she was like, so Avatar copied StarCraft, and I was like, that makes Avatar even more worse than I thought. Like I hated Avatar already, but it's like they just copied StarCraft. Cringe.
James Cameron took how many fucking
James
years?
Cameron.
And just
I was
stole from
zoned out.
StarCraft.
Cringe.
I don't know what
Cringe.
StarCraft is.
We were just shit talking on Blue
Avatar.
People. Yeah.
Yes.
Avatar's so good. What is wrong with you
Gotta
guys?
censor that after the range. Censor
We don't make money anyways. We can't suffer from
Can't be demonetized.
demonetization.
Demonetized. Yeah,
We're not
That was a
monetized
special
to begin with.
message to the haters on the blue people.
So fun fact, I started a
I can
Pokemon
see you.
Blue Nuzlocke a couple days ago.
Sorry,
Okay,
what?
Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke, yes.
Yeah.
You want to explain what a Nuzlocke
Do
is?
y'all know what a Nuzlocke is?
Put the song on.
I don't think you think I know what that is.
Jordan wants the song 2 in 1 episode.
Wait,
why not?
the
I
song.
mean,
Okay,
we've
sorry.
been behind.
The School of Learning Basic Anime, things that literally everyone should know by now.
Degens.
All right.
Dang it.
So
That.
That was so
Ugh.
good. The
Candace,
so
throwback.
close to the heart now.
you're familiar with the video game Pokemon, right?
Yeah, I have played it.
Okay, good. So
Yes.
a Nuzlocke is a sort of like self-imposed challenge version of playing Pokemon. There's only 2 basic rules, but on top of it, lots of people add more and more rules to make it harder and harder and stuff like that.
Yes.
But the basic rules are that when a Pokemon faints, they're done forever.
It dies.
So like
essentially.
it's dead. So it's not
Oh.
faint, it's dead. So once
Oh.
Pokemon is faints, you can't use them ever again. You chuck them in the storage box and you can't use them again.
You release
The other rule is you can only catch the first Pokemon you find in any area. So you know how like you go into that first little route and there's little grassy stuff and you go, oh, there's a Pokemon, right? You can only catch the first Pokemon you come across. If you kill it by accident or you don't catch it, then it's gone. You can't catch anything else. You can still fight more, but you can't catch anything else. So you're limited in the
Okay.
amount you can actually catch. That means like if you go into an area and they have like there's a I don't know Oddish in that area and you want an Oddish, but you come across a Pidgey, that's all you get. You get the Pidgey. That's all you get. And then you keep going on and you try to beat the game with those rules. And then there's more rules. A classic rule that almost everyone uses is that you have to name your Pokemon, so that you become closer with them. So when they die, it's more sad.
So mean.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh, Harold
when you do
died.
it on
I gotta
stream,
go
you
find
name them
someone
after
else.
a chatter, and if the Pokemon dies, you ban that chatter.
Mhm. That's a pretty classic
Sucks to
one
suck.
too.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, I started
Lovely.
this Nuzlocke run. And I chose the worst starter you can choose in a Nuzlocke, Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke, which is Charmander. because you literally can't use Charmander for the first 2 gyms because he does nothing against Brock's rock Pokemon, and he gets absolutely blasted by Misty's water Pokemon. So good choice, me. Because the thing is, I didn't actually decide I wanted to do it Nuzlocke until after I was like doing it, and I was like, maybe I would do a Nuzlocke, and I was like, well, I guess we're committing to this. So it was fun to start, and then I realized really quickly that it was going to go really bad really fast, because the first Pokemon I came across was a Rattata, which is really nice. I was very excited. I was like, oh, Rattata, cute, right? Level 2 Rattata. So I got Rattata. I named him Mikros because he's little. And then I got the next town.
Jordan just dying over there.
I got to the next town, and I went to the left, which is like the road to Victory Road, because there's a little patch there, so I could catch something there. And I know, like, in that patch, I was like, okay, there's Pidgey, there's Spearow, and I know there's Nidorans and Rattatas. So I was like, I was just hoping not to get a Rattata or a Pidgey, because that's, like, relatively unique. And I actually got a Spearow, and I was like, okay, this is cool. Like, Nidoran would have been probably the best thing, but I was like, Spearow, I love Spearow, one of my favorite Pokemon.
Can I just interject real quick?
Yeah.
Your monologue sounds like a Moist Critical video right now.
So
what?
Anyways,
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's
neutral.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
It's a fact.
Okay, sure.
No
so
affinity.
I got the Spearow, and I named him El Pollo. The chicken, the bird. Anyways,
yeah.
And then I had a realization, and that realization was, okay, I gotta.
This is a YouTube video.
I had to get something good. Because I had the Brock coming up, and I was like, nothing I have right now is gonna do anything against rock Pokemon. So I'm going to the Viridian Forest. And I'm like, okay, well, find a bug Pokemon, then find something that'll be able to use anything that's even partially effective. At least maybe poison, right? So that'll do something. And go into the first patch of grass, and I come across a Kakuna. Perfect. Great. Terrific. Send out my Pokemon, and I'm like, okay, I'll just soften it up a little bit. Just hit it once.
Murdered it?
I crit and one-shot it.
Yeah.
So now I don't get a bug Pokemon. So I just was like, this is sad. So I took Spearow through the rest of the Viridian Forest and just cleared the whole thing with him because, bird Pokemon, great stuff. And now I'm in, Pewter City, and there's Brock, and I have a Rattata, a Spearow, and a Charmander. The only non-normal move I have is Ember, which is weak against fire rock. So it's like I'm done for. This is really bad. So I just trained for a really long time.
This is becoming more of a small at one.
Got my Rattata
now
to 14, and we got into Brock's gym. I beat the first trainer and got to the second trainer. I got to Brock and beat his Geodude, and then I came across Onyx. And unfortunately, I needed somebody to tank the Bide.
So you killed
and
someone?
I was like, okay, my person with the most health and defense is Rattata because he's highest level. So I had him in there full health, and I was like, all right, let's see if he can tank this. He could not. So Mikros died. And now I was left with a Spearow and a Charmander. And luckily, it's like I managed to do enough damage to Onyx that like Charmander could go in and just like scratch him a couple times. And I got my Boulder badge, which is like great, very excited. But I have 2 Pokemon, and I'm really sad because that's all I have. Luckily, in Mount Moon, I caught a Zubat. His name's Batinho, which means
the
little bat.
story is riveting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The good thing currently where I am, I got past Cerulean City, and I caught an Abra. So on a 27% chance because it was full health Abra. Really good. And I was very excited because now I can actually have a Pokemon that does something other than normal attacks. That being said, I have to fight Misty, and I can't use Charmander for that either. So it's
good luck.
I'm scared. It's terrifying. I'm only in the second gym, and I'm so terrified.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that if we cut out every pause you just made, that story will be half the length.
Hey, they're for dramatic effect.
I used to do that for the original podcast.
And now you're like,
the
nah.
first week, so I could do it for the gag.
I feel like it'd be funny to just like put a timer on every time there's a pause.
I was actually gonna say longer
At the total
timer
time.
version 2.
Yeah.
So have you guys been playing any games?
Well, what do you want to do? It's like, what's wrong with the pause here? Sometimes you gotta pause.
It's just
Nothing.
good.
Absolutely nothing.
It's good. I was playing Red Dead Redemption for the first time, and I haven't touched
Like
it
the
in 3 years.
original?
My last save, no,
Mm.
2. But my last save
Oh.
was from
It's
like
3 years
sometime in
old?
2019.
Jesus.
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay, because I couldn't remember
Time
any of the
goes by
controls. I
so
was like, when
fast.
did I touch this last? And I was supposed to go and kill like a white cougar,
Mhm.
and it's in the dark and it attacks from behind. I could not figure out how to hold the lantern and the gun at the same time. So I was just running around with the lantern, and then I would die immediately because it mulls you right away.
Mm.
And then oh my god, I've never gotten so mad at a game. Adam's sitting there, we'll just kill it. I was like, what do you think
the
I'm
fuck
trying
up.
to do right now? You are not helping me. And he's like, I don't know why you're getting mad. I was like, dude, you will almost crushed a controller playing Halo, so you can shut up.
Yeah.
Don't even start with me. I was like, I'm gonna rage quit. So I ended up figuring out how to stand with my back against the wall so it can attack me, just panic shooting at random shit. And I ended up killing it somehow. I don't
Very
know how.
nice.
There were white cougars in your area.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I
aggressive.
was thinking that. Yeah.
They really wanted to get to know me.
Well, we know what Eugene's been playing.
Yep. If you see my
Kirby in the
Discord,
Forgotten Land.
I've literally played Elden Ring almost 20 hours this weekend.
Very nice.
That's some
Oh
good
my
time you clock
God.
there.
Yeah, I mean, I wake up
That's
early in
half
the
a
morning
work
because
week.
of my work.
You're like,
So,
time to game.
yesterday, me and Scott were like, oh, let's play Elden Ring when we wake up. And I'm like, okay, cool. So it's 7 o'clock. I'm making breakfast. As soon as I'm done, we're like, Elden Ring, yeah. So we play for 4 hours ish. But then after we break, I just kept going.
Oh my god.
Just didn't stop.
I just didn't stop until my controller
Can't stop,
died.
won't stop.
That
was
is
like, you know what,
dedication.
I'm gonna take this dead controller as an excuse to take a break, and then
An excuse to take a
Yeah.
break.
I'll let it charge.
It's
and
meant
then
to
I'm
be.
gonna continue. And then this morning, I got up at 6 to play Elden Ring with Scott again.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So
And then the
what
podcast,
is-
you're like, shit, time to take a break.
I haven't played
Yeah,
that
fuck.
game before. What is the premise of the game?
Do you know what Dark Souls is?
I know of it. I think I tried to start playing it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Okay. Well, it's
Because
Yeah,
I
that's
just
about
could not
it.
grasp it.
It's hard.
have you played? Okay, so Elden Ring is an open world Dark Souls game where
Oh.
it's basically just very challenging boss fights that you roam around and explore the world, and then you find bosses and you die to them a million times, and then you beat it, and you're like, oh, and then you're so happy and relieved.
Nice.
That's
I'm gonna Google it. My dad's on my keyboard, so I'm gonna Google it
It
on
looks
my phone.
really pretty too.
it's. Oh yeah, I found this underground area today.
Why is
where
it showing me Lord
there
of
was
the
a
Rings?
bunch of stars in the sky, but super bright stars and a dark blue
Nice.
nighttime. Oh,
Yeah, the
y'all should-
screenshots
y'all
look
should get
nice.
it. Y'all should get
Right?
it.
I just can't. I
I
want a
just feel
game where I
like-
can have dragons. That's all I want.
You can kill
You can
dragons
kill
in Elden
dragons.
Ring.
No, I
He's a
want
really, really
them.
big dragon.
You can
No.
you can steal the dragon's abilities, their breath, after you kill them.
Like, I legit want a game, like an open
There is
world
a-
thing,
there's
kind
a
of like
Game of
Skyrim, but
Thrones
like Game of
game.
Thrones, so I can just pretend to be Daenerys where she's not
isn't-
evil and
isn't
have
Elden
dragons.
Ring's story partially written / inspired by George R. R. Martin? Didn't he
George R. R.
work
Martin
on-
worked on the story. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
I don't want to
So you
kill
might
the
like it.
dragons. I want to have them.
You don't have
Yeah,
to kill
sorry,
them per
homie.
se. I think most of them. I think they're all optional actually. So
They're
if-
optional
I
dragons.
want to own it
yeah,
and fly on
can't.
it.
you can't.
Can't.
Why?
You can be friends with a pot though.
I
What?
just did some pot questline today.
I love a good
Not
pot
this
quest
kind of
line.
pot, but
Yeah. There's pot people.
yeah. The pot people. I think you would vibe with the
What?
pot guy, Steven. He's like your speed.
Is
Pot
it
man.
Alexander?
Alexander the Warrior Pot. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think Steven would be besties with him, honestly.
Hold on. Are they?
He's
What are
such
they
a good
called?
guy.
Pot people?
Just
or what?
look up. Yeah, just look up
Pot
pot
boy.
people.
Pot boy.
Pot
What?
boy.
Maybe
Pot
put
boy, that's
Elden
a-
Ring.
that's
You
a-
might
Yeah,
want
right?
you need to put Elden Ring.
Well,
Pot boy probably just
I
like
did.
just the pot
It's
boy.
just a pot with arms and legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
he's got
just a
great
pot.
personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta
What's
look the
inside
game.
the pot? It looks like there's a lid, but what's inside?
His
Do
organs.
His
they
life
carry
essence.
things in
Yeah.
there?
His life.
That'd be kind of
How does
cool.
he eat or drink?
That's
Does
a
he just,
great.
like go under a waterfall with the lid off and then taps it and
Slurp.
walks away, or what?
You ever played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy?
We should
That's
play
the first
the-
pot guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
we should.
no,
We
we're
should
gonna
play
play Foddy in
the
games
Yeah, together.
God,
Oh, we can have
I
like a
cannot
jumping
play.
race.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
so
well,
bad
I've
at
never
Foddy. Holy
played,
moly.
so
Neither have I.
okay. If we've all never played, then it's even. And I was
Yeah.
like, if
Candace,
y'all
do you
are
know what
already good at
jumping is?
this, then
I have no idea what that is.
pain
What's the name?
and
Nice.
suffering.
Jump King.
It's a
Jump
pogo
King.
jumping game.
Yeah, so
No.
like
don't
it's
wanna
like a
play pogo stuff.
platforming game where, you know those games where you just have to like jump up on the platforms, but if you fall, you lose a bunch of progress and there's
Yeah.
like no checkpoints. Yeah, it's like that.
Oh,
It's not like it is that. That is
it
It is
exactly
that.
what
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is that.
It's the pot man thing and the no save points just made me think of. I'm trying to think of the name.
Yeah, that's what Steven just said. Getting over
Bennett
it.
Foddy?
With Bennett
Is that the
Foddy,
guy with
yeah.
the pot where you swing the arm around
Yeah.
to hop
Yeah,
over shit?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know what the name was. I remember watching PewDiePie play that and
Mhm.
raging.
That's a throwback. Wow.
Yeah,
PewDiePie playing Getting Over It.
I have a
No.
50 Mil Club
Uh.
sweater, and all the older guys at work always like, "What's PDP?" Like, I'm not telling you again. Not explaining it. And then they like to come up with dirty meanings because P, you know.
Aha,
So
the letter
funny.
P. It's a
Pa, 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 pa,
funny.
pa.
I try to tell him it's a YouTuber sweater. Who? Like, I really don't think you're gonna know, but it's PewDiePie. Well, what's that? Like,
Google it.
you've
Look it
asked
up
me
yourself.
every time I've
Yeah.
wore this to work. I'm not telling you. You have a phone. Look it up.
Mhm.
Now it's gotten
Yeah,
to the point where they
find out
say like
from you.
PDP, just whatever words I can think of. I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Pew pew.
I love
Pretty
I love
close.
people.
People.
Froze like for me, Eugene. It was good.
Oh, nice. I should write that down. Maybe a thumbnail.
Why was he making that face? I was not paying attention.
No, he froze on my screen and was like,
Oh, that's lovely.
Lovely.
"Lovely."
Lovely.
Brian, I'm
Um,
so tired this week.
That's not
And
Update.
I'm regretting.
As per usual.
Same.
Does that mean we should wrap her up?
Yeah.
Are you tired enough to wrap her up?
Hell yeah.
Hells yeah, brother.
Hells to the
timing.
yeah. Thank you for
Hells to the-
watching. 3 Degens and a Normie.
That's it.
No,
Nice.
just trolling. Like, comment, subscribe.
This is
Oh
Steven's
my God.
story.
Check out our Discord.
Okay, come on.
Add us on Twitter. And catch us next week.
For more
Hey.
story time.
Oh my god.